Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. This is not, well, it is a reading. It's more of a like hangout session so we can sort stuff out. I just feel like those videos, they have to be a certain time and then, I don't know. It's a very unique group we are and it's okay, right? That's cool. I just think like, it's just going to take a few minutes and take a look at our sexual health, right? Alright. Let's look and see what's going on. See, if you noticed, I had a wand. Now, I just pulled the love cards. I have the deck of sexual tarot, which these, yeah, those are interesting because they're not like, they're like a different kind of a card. So you really can't just get up and make it the same meaning as a traditional tarot card, I think is what I'm trying to say. It's a little different when you read the pamphlet. So I'll look at what I found there. And then we have the romance, Doreen Virtue, romance angels. I love these cards. They're so cute. Then we have the messages. And then if we need to pull some of these are the love cards. There's like some special. They are so cute. Oh my goodness. Sometimes like I get the the little stones and all that. They just have, it's cute. But in any case, yeah, we're just trying to sort out what's going on. We're just gonna take a look at our sexual health. I am a Scorpio. Yes. If you're a cross watcher, cool. Just help you understand what's going on and maybe how Scorpio operates. Okay. Oh, you know what I did forget? Darn. And I don't have, well, figured out. Okay. So, and also, these little suckers right here, it's just for energy, like shaman cards or something like that, which is cool. We have all types of little goodies here. Yeah, and I put the camera another way because I don't know. I'm like, all right, let me just put it another way because I feel so limited the other way. So Scorpio. Yeah, these, I got, for these little three here, they're not different. I mean, I get it, but I'm going to pull like three regular cards, three traditional tarot cards to see if there's any resemblances. Okay. Well, so just in examining how Scorpios are, we are people who, we're emotionally driven. Everything with us is about emotions. And we take everything so seriously. I guess the point is everything has to be in right emotionally. Like we would like everything to be aligned in a perfect world. So is our problem perfection? With the problem being perfection, are we unwilling to compromise? What is it and how does it affect us, basically? That's what we're looking at. So we pulled the first one, Nine of Swords, and in this deck it really focuses on, and it's reversed. So it focuses on rubbing. Right? Just a sensuality, being in touch, having that passion for whoever it is that you're interested in. It really talks about taking a distance back in order to open up to other people. Right? So if it were upright, it would mean taking a step back to really see how you can be honest with other people about who you are. Because for some reason, I don't want to say for some reason, it's just Scorpio thing. People for some reason believe we're really mysterious. And we're really not. We're open books, right? But the thing is, I think that sometimes when you're meeting like new people, or if you have a friend or something like that, you are really just being a friend and you're paying attention and you really are there as somebody to listen, I guess is our perspective. So they feel like, we may suck the information out of them, yet they know nothing about us, but it's really not about that. It's about we are listening to you. So I think that that's kind of like a misconception with Scorpio. Right? And it just talks about like trying to do better. We're trying to get rid of them. Well, not get rid of. We're trying to invite people into the mysterious side. But in this case, I feel like you're stuck doing that. We might be stuck in allowing people in and getting to know. And I think it might be because of things that may have happened in the past. I mean, that's just what it is. So now some things may have happened, some events may have happened, and you're like, I'm going to handle this differently. So you're really taking a step back. But it seems like you're taking a step back, but not without having a wall up. And you don't really, if you're looking for love, you may not want to do that. It talks about passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I think you've been holding back so much that, again, you want your heart to allow joy in. You want people to be open to come and letting people know, people who are you're interested in it, know it's okay to come in. Be passionate. Show some passion. Don't just don't be so reserved about everything. It looks like, I think that you might be seeing somebody or interested in somebody, because it talks about us Scorpios wanting to meet and converse with people. So this is not necessarily you going to a coffee shop, right? But it's more about you meeting and conversing to get to know this person. It's really about getting to know the person. Right? So it doesn't have to be a coffee shop. You can have met somebody online, and because of maybe quarantine, you've been staying in, and you're like, you know what, let me see if I can have a conversation with this person via text, or we could be conversing on the phone. Like, you could be just kind of getting to know somebody in hopes that it'll go somewhere, but if it doesn't, you're still feeling uplifted from it. So you feel like maybe you gained a friend, but it looks like you might be passionate about a person here. So next we go to Two of Pentacles, and it talks about embarrassment. Now we do talk about, this is about sexual health. It talks about embarrassment, all right? And just trying to find some clarity in your relationship. So maybe in the past, Scorpio, you have been with people, and I'm going to focus on that part first. Maybe you've been with people who, I don't want to say made you feel insecure. I think that you may have had questions about them, and what they believe, and how fast they may be going. And again, it talks about talking, interested. I want to converse more before I do. Awaited messages arrives, like call. I want to have those conversations before I get into anything with you. But it does talk about embarrassment. Now, being that this is about sex, with Scorpio, I think everything ties into feeling, right? So this person could be, perhaps the way they go about doing things makes you feel possibly uncomfortable, or they're a little too free with the love that they're offering, or you could literally just be embarrassed about your body. Because that's what I got initially from it, because of that, right? Because of this card, it's Two of Pentacles and Sexual Tarot. So we have that. After that falls religious factors. Now, what makes me believe that you might have some insecurities about your body, it says religious factors. So you may have been kind of brought up like, don't wear this, don't wear that, or, whatever the situation is, something there, because religious factors, your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So sexually, you could be dealing with somebody who is a little bit more forward in terms of sex, or maybe they want to have sex even when you guys didn't have a good day, and this could be a past relationship, this could be present. So maybe it could be something like that. I think that you might want to converse with this person and say, hey, whoever your partner is, hey, I want to feel whole when I have sex. Like, we had this fight. I don't feel good about this fight, and I'm not going to be, sexually available to you, not in a healthy way, unless we clear this up. And I think that's the misunderstanding. And the thing is, too, Scorpio, you have to be careful who you get into relationships too. I mean, there's this thing where, people all grow up differently, and some things that are acceptable in one house may not be acceptable in another house. Right? Some people just want to get right to it, but it seems like you want to have that conversation. Like, you want to have that, you want to plant a seed with this person and get to know them. So if this is a past person, I feel like that may have gotten in the way. But if I feel like this is what you're desiring, somebody who's going to have that conversation with you, and we're going to talk about each other, right? But I also feel like there are some issues with your body that you need to address, right? However, I also feel like this person might be coming at you sexually in a way that you're not used to, or you don't connect with how they're doing stuff. And it could be because you know, you grew up a certain way. That I'm gonna just kind of leave it there. So then we have the Strength card, which is pretty much the magic of contact. So notice you've been holding yourself back, right? So this talks about like contact. So it kind of what it to me is saying is a strength contact. It's about dominion. It's about you have to be concentrated in your relationship because outside forces will get in. That's literally, this is a strength card. Okay? So you could actually be dealing with a Leo here. Who else was in here? What was that? Yep. Okay, so we have air in here. Who else is here? We have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo here so far. All right, so pretty much it's displaying here. You know, you have to have control over your situation. Otherwise, what you're unable to offer this person, basically, you know, it could be somebody else's opportunity. And I think that's what this card is trying to say with strength in this particular deck. I want to be clear about that. You know, they're saying that you need to have strength in this matter to prevent outside forces, right? So this is just, I just think this is your energy in sex. I think you want to feel very safe with whoever it is you decide to open up to. And I think that you may have entertained people in the past who weren't on the same page with you, maybe ethically, morally, whatever. And I think that that's what you're looking for here, which is why you're trying to take the time to get to know people now, which is great. Not saying that, I think that you're just starting to pay attention to things that maybe, I don't know, in your teens or 20s you didn't actually pay attention to. So now it's like really important. So also, don't throw all caution to the wind. I mean, we know that you need to have strength, right? But it also says pay attention to red flags. So you still have to understand that there are some connections, the nature of them is shady, so and they probably ain't gonna change. So pay attention to red flags, signs cautioning you. And for some reason, even with that, you're still questioning whether or not you're enough, like in any situation. So that also speaks to insecurities and issues with one's body. So it's something that we need to focus on sexually. In order for, I think, Scorpio to be sexually satisfied and happy, they have to be satisfied and happy in the scenario. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, that's going to pull these. Oh, here they are. Hold on. These. These here. I need this too. These. I kind of like to have a little bit more space, and I ain't got to be rushed for 9 minutes. After I shuffle. A little horrible. Yep. Ancestors. Ancestors. Tell me more about this connection. Ooh, okay. Alright, well, 2 fell out. So the first one that fell out, it says 5 of wings. So you feel defeated in some situation with affairs of the heart where you don't feel as stable. You don't feel stable. You feel like there's conflict with somebody. So this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with, Scorpio. Well, let me put this right here. And then we have Prince of Wings. Who's Prince in this deck? Is that like, I think it's a knight. Okay, so it could be like a lusty, free-spirited person. The Challenger. Is that the person who's giving you a hard time? Okay, oh. Okay, so I think in this scenario with sex, it looks like it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Okay. Got you feeling like you ain't enough. Tell me, what else is going on here? Now, wait. Okay, so we got... I'm going to look back at what we got already. Nope. We got Leo. Oh, we got Virgo. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Who else? Oh, swords. Okay, we got air. And we got everybody. me see if I can figure that out. Give me the energy for the person. Okay. All right. The energy of the person. Oh, okay. This don't want me to. The energy of the person that you are currently, just having these thoughts about, or whatever the situation is. Intuition, moonlight, illumination, negotiation, fertility, fortune, plenty, unpredictability, trickster, traits, haphazards. Okay, so that kind of tells us why we're having some reservations about this person, Scorpio. This person, you don't trust them fully. Excuse me. I apologize, guys. I think that you don't trust this person fully, or whoever this is that you're dealing with, or thinking about. You didn't trust them, or you don't trust them fully, which is why you are unable to open up yourself sexually. However, I don't think this person knows that that's how you operate. So that leads me to believe that communication needs to be better. Like, you need to have a conversation if you want this to get better. But I just feel like overall, I don't know that you should trust this person. It does refer to them as, fertility, a trickster. You know how tricksters get down. Yeah, so you want to look out for that. I just don't think you trust this person. So I don't think that you're having a problem sexually. I just think it's how you operate. I think that this person doesn't give you the feeling that it's okay to be intimate with them because you don't trust them. I'm very because they shady. You look like they're shady to me. Anybody creeping up your back. But you do have a seductive dress on, but you still look shady. I'm sorry. The challenger, making you feel like you ain't good enough and all that mess. Get out of here. Okay, is there anything else? Do I have any other messages? Yes, I do. Ancestors, give me a message for Scorpio and why the sexual feelings are the way they are. I believe it may just be this connection, but I also believe it may be religious factors. I just think this person gives off a sleazy vibe, man. They just don't. Even if they're dressed well, it's just something about their ways that you're questioning. And also, you don't like the way they make you feel about yourself. Otherwise, you would be able to open up. They make you feel like you're not enough. When somebody says, "Oh, babe, why won't you do that?" I'm not comfortable with you. I'm sorry. Ancestors, a message for Scorpio, please. Inner child healing. Okay, so maybe there's some. Yeah, maybe there's some. Yeah, well, inner child issues, religious factors, and love, those still play. You have to release things that don't serve you anymore, right? So if being too conservative doesn't serve you, I don't know. I mean, that's something you have to examine in yourself. But I think that a lot of your feelings about sex stems from things that you may have seen when you were younger. I mean, it could be anything. It could be. Maybe you're raised in a really religious family. It could have been an incestuous situation. It could have been anything that you have to heal from. But I believe in this particular reading, this has more to do with being raised with certain beliefs and now they're not serving you anymore. And that could even be, just like, wearing certain clothes. Like, now I'm going to, let my arms out where at one time I really wouldn't because my mom didn't let me, whatever. All right, so that's something that we're looking into. And do I need to put anything else here? No, I'm going to go ahead and load this one. This is just food for thought. You know what? Yeah, this is food for thought. That's all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and upload this one. It does have some very, hold up. Ooh, can you see that? Like, some really strange. I don't, this has to be put underground. I'm going to go ahead and load this on Patreon, and I don't know, I don't know, they put me on something, right, because they tried to do something, and I'm like, no, that's ridiculous, so I'm trying to see, I'm going to load this and see what happens. Alright, peeps, I love you guys. I don't know what order these are in. Don't count on me. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. I remember that because of the dress, and then I remember that. Okay. And how about I put this back here? All right. Bye, peeps.